Okay, this is a quick tower Windbomb tutorial for any category that gets to tower. So basically how this works is there's an invisible wall around the tower. We're trying to get to Med. Can't be LSS since the wall goes like pretty far up. So we need to Windbomb over it, and since we don't have glider, in order to land we're gonna lag stop Link to make him stop ragdolling, and then do a fall damage cancel. So, you spawn here, just run over to the ledge. I see people run around the edge of the tower. I don't know if that's like any different. Get up on the ledge here. Don't equip your shield or anything. Like if you equipped it while waiting for the pedestal to load or something, that's fine. It's just remember for the fall damage cancel menuing. It's an annoying way to lose a run. Anyway, when you're here, aim. I aim like around here. Like this is the only place I actually use overworld cues to aim a Windbomb. But like, look at the top of the reticle, there's like a ledge there in the distance. So I aim like between that ledge and like here, I guess. I don't even know where I look. It's not precise, it's a front top Windbomb. So just aim like around there. Minimap's probably a better idea. I think people also use like this part of the railing to be parallel to that, and that's about where you want to aim. Anyway, then you just do a front hop Windbomb. It's not quite max height, like, well, okay, like you can do max height, and then if you do a little less than max height, you'll still make it over. You'll just be slightly closer to the shrine. It saves like a few seconds just because you can land closer since Link is going faster, and we'll start doing like his fast fall once you're closer to the shrine. So anyway. And then when Link's in the air here, you want to wait until he starts falling quickly, is the language we often use to refer to this, at which point you do super launch inputs and he'll stop ragdolling, and then you can fall damage cancel. I don't do full super launch inputs because once Link is falling really fast, he can lag stop super easily, so you just need to menu once. To be a bit safer, you can do full super launch inputs a bit earlier. That'll give you more height. However, when you're earlier in the launch like that, you do need full super launch inputs in order to make Link actually cancel ragdoll. If you're having trouble recognizing like when Link's like quote unquote fast fall is beginning, I'd recommend you just do the Windbomb a few times without even trying to like lag stop Link, and you could just like pay attention to the arc, and then you'll be able to feel out like kind of when the fast fall starts. So anyway, this is what like the fall damage cancel will look like. So it's just like that, like you aim at the forest, maybe a bit of temple of time. Plateau is super laggy, like you don't have to worry about it. D-pad once or twice or however, and then pause. And then once you go out of pause, you can fall damage cancel. You can like start holding R when you're in the menu, and then just equip the shield and run towards the shrine. You can delay it like even a little more than that. Like that time I was fairly close to the ground because just of how my launch was, but it's still quite safe. And then another thing some people do is land in the water, and by some people I mean I've literally only seen Sadagashi do this in runs, so probably not a good idea to do since it's something that Sadagashi does. But he still like does the lag stop, he just doesn't fall damage cancel, and it lands in the water. I don't know if that's even like faster, because it's super risky to land in the water without doing a lag stop. Like it's just not worth it, and since Link is still ragdolling, I don't think it's faster. Anyway, another thing you'll see people do is throw the spear, like when they fall damage cancel. And this just depends on the category. Like for example, in MSR, if you're picking up the hammer, it just saves like one text box when you pick up the hammer. Yeah, it saves like the switch weapon text box if you throw the spear here, because you're probably not going to use the spear for the rest of MSR. So that's just something you see like Future and Sato do that will be a bit faster. I guess I'll show like what it looks like when you fail, like, because if you get too low of a Windbomb, you're still gonna land. Like, it doesn't kill the run. You could still do the same exact lag stop, only you'll probably want to do full super launch inputs just in case since it's unfamiliar. But yeah, so I'll like purposely bounce off, because if you go too low, you'll bounce off the barrier and still land. Like, you're fine. You just then lose like 15, I don't know, 20 seconds running to the shrine. So if I instant Windbomb, see I bounce off the wall. It looks kind of trippy, and then I go over here. And then I do full super launch inputs because I'm not super sure if I'll have enough lag, and then I land down here. Often times I failed it, I've landed more like here, like next to the water. I think it just depends on like how you end up bouncing off the wall, but I mean, depending on your reset tolerance, that might not be a run killer. Anything else I wanted to say? Yeah, it's not as bad as it seems. Hopefully this was helpful.